Okay, this is weeks 6 through 9, explaining some of the motions. By the way, on weeks 5, we make a P for Persia, and we do the letter G running down your nose, like the Greek helmets that had the nose middle piece, for Greece. And also Peloponnesian Wars was a Greek war, so it's this. Punic Wars and Persia get the P, and Peloponnesian Wars gets that. Okay, so starting with week 6 starts with Indians, Mauryan Empire, and this is in India, and we don't make ours because we're not talking about rivers. The Mauryan Empire was known for its extensive highways, so we do flat hands and do road. Mayans of Mesoamerica, we build a little Mayan thing. Punic Wars, the letter P, and wars. Rome, we make an R, conquers. Greece, that's the letter G going down our nose. Roman dictator, we salute. Julius Caesar, make a J. Caesar Augustus, we make the letter C and do like a sash. A lot of titles like king, master, lord, princess, all those kind of titles you make a sash, like in the old English pictures you see the dukes and stuff have the sash, or like Miss America has the sash that says Miss America. So we make the letter, this is Caesar Augustus, so we make a C for Caesar. Caesar Augustus, then make 2 P's, and the Pax Romana, so we're making peace, smoothing everything out with 2 P's. John, we make a J. The Baptist, we dunk them that way and dunk them under, like we're baptizing someone. Jesus the Messiah, Jesus, we take our middle finger and make the nail prints. Jesus. And for Messiah, we do the letter M, which is 3 fingers over and your thumb doing the sash. So Jesus, the Messiah. Pentecost in the early church, you point at your tongue and make fire. Pentecost. And the early church, it's like temple, but instead of a T, it's the letter C. Kind of bounce it twice. Persecution, like you're fighting, spreads the gospel. The letter G, which is your pointer finger and your thumb, just kind of on a flat hand. Persecution spreads the gospel. Herod's temple, this is the letter T, temple, destroyed by Titus, another T. Diocletian, the letter D. Diocletian divides the Roman Empire, another crossed finger R. Constantine, the letter C. Constantine legalizes Christianity, the symbol for Jesus. India's Gupta dynasty. We do India and then gold because the Gupta dynasty was known as the Golden Age of India. Council of Nicaea. The Council of Nicaea is the council that met where the Christians debated the Trinity. So we do 3 in 1 for Council of Nicaea. Council of Nicaea because it was talking about the Trinity. Then Augustine of Hippo, we make the letter A, and we do this, which means change or convert, because Augustine converted to Christianity. Augustine of Hippo. Jerome completes the Vulgate, just like you're holding a book. The Vulgate was the first Latin translation of the Greek and Hebrew Bible into Latin. Visigoths, the letter V, sack, like you're grabbing a bunch of stuff, R for Rome. Visigoths, sack, Rome. The Middle Ages is just an O and goes around clockwise in a circle, making the middle. The Council of Chalcedon, the number 2, and Jesus, because the Council of Chalcedon talked about that Jesus had 2 natures. He was both God and both man. So 2, Jesus, is the Council of Chalcedon. The Western Roman Empire falls to barbarians. You make a W, which is 3 fingers up, which I anatomically cannot do. I make a claw. So you take the W and push it over to the west. Western Roman Empire falls to barbarians. And maybe you can do a W, but I can't, so I just look like a monster. Byzantine Emperor Justinian, you make the letter B, and then an E, and we're going to do that sign like the sash. Emperor Justinian. So it's Byzantine Emperor Justinian. Benedict, we're going to make another B. Benedict and monasticism. You make a letter M and pull it up like you're putting on one of the monk hoods. So Benedict and monasticism. Muhammad is another M, founds Islam, and you put your fingers down on your hand like you're bending your knees, bowing at Mecca. So like you're kneeling, you bounce it twice. So Muhammad founds Islam. Then the Zanj and early Ghana in Africa, you kind of hold your hand in circles and you just trade back and forth. That was a time of trading in Africa. Zanj and early Ghana. Then the Franks defeat, we don't do anything for Franks. Franks defeat, it's like conquer, the Muslims, do the kneel again, at the Battle of Tours, just like we do war. Golden Age of Islam is gold, and then our sign for Islam where you're kneeling again. So Golden Age of Islam. And then the last one for week 9 is Vikings, raid, like we're grabbing stuff, and trade, the same as trading in Africa. And that is weeks 6 through 9, the motions explained.